Respected dear family members, some news which will definitely make us proud as an Indian, and we can proudly say that we are Indians. Why we were not in a position to tell that? India Defence News, their website is mentioning that India is changing from super beggar to superpower. Now we are changing from the status of super beggar to superpower. Indian Defence Minister has said that we should not try to make every equipment needed for the defence from India, but we should learn how to assemble the super quality equipment needed for the defence. And in the defence, 47% of the Indian women should get the opportunity to enter into Indian Navy, Indian Air Force and Indian Army. Such a facility is being given. Separate women squadron, women platoon, women groups are coming in Indian Air Force, including sitting in the seat of the pilots. Next point, 47% of Indian women have already enrolled in Pradhan Mantri's Jan-Dhan Yojana within the last 1 year and a half. So almost half of the Indian grown-up women, adult women have joined into Pradhan Mantri's Jan-Dhan Yojana and have got their own passbook now. Next point, US aerospace manufacturer Lockheed is preparing to manufacture F-16 flight planes in India. In fact, we were begging to America for getting 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 F-16. Now F-16 will be made in India for the Indians. India will be purchasing US made Boeing P-815 Neptune type of flight for Navy. This is a special type of flight, that is Boeing P-815 Neptune, mainly for carrying Navy soldiers, naval soldiers from the land to the ship. Next, Indian rifle. India has designed a fantastic rifle known as Excalibur. That is under trial. It will be taken as the part of the army very soon, waiting for the certification. And this year, the telecom spectra auctioning will bring 5.6 lakhs crores of rupees. 5.6 lakhs crores of rupees will be available for the government of India through auctioning the spectra. When the UPA was ruling, that money used to go to the pocket of the ministers. That is the Controller of Accountant General. He has shown that loss occurred for the government during UPA rule. This year, 5.6 lakh crore rupees will be available for the government through the auctioning of the spectra. Now an interesting point, online hotel booking is flourishing in India. Last year alone, $1.8 billion worth of business took place in India through online hotel booking. $1.8 billion worth business took place through online hotel booking. India is the fastest growing nation to do business, and the direct foreign investment has grown from almost 35% to 40% this financial year. Now South Korea and India have signed the Memorandum of Understanding for major cooperation for all service, defence and business. Ministry of Corporate Affairs has designed smooth business running in India for anybody from outside. In India, business running will not be a problem at all. Ministry of Corporate Affairs, they have designed the programs, projects, rules and regulations accordingly. Now Securities and Exchange Board of India, known as SEBI, SEBI, they have got a perfect understanding with Abu Dhabi's Finance Service and Regulatory Authority, FSRA. So now India and Abu Dhabi will be dealing the financial affairs just like a sister nation. Remember that Abu Dhabi is a Muslim country. Now 5 crore families will be getting gas connection within 3 years. 1.3 crore people have already got gas connection, and you may be remembering that more than 1.2 crore people have given up their subsidy. Using that money, 1.3 crore people were given the gas connection, and it will be touching 5 crore within 3 years. External debt of India stands at $485.6 billion. A minute increase has taken place after Brexit. Next, US-based Viasat is waiting for the green signal from Government of India for supplying broadband internet connection and to establish an R&D center for $1.4 billion to India. The investment will be $1.4 billion. Their ultimate target is digitalization of India, digital India, giving broadband to as many villages, Panchayat Raj, as possible. New terrorist outfit named Helm Tiger Force has been busted in Assam. In Assam, the entry of Bangladeshi Muslims resulted in lot of problem, and a terrorist wing got generated in Assam that could be busted out by the Indian Army. Government of India instructed all state government to give the permission for the business organizations, for the business offices, industries, shops to keep open 24/7/365. The holidays and other things meant for the employees can be given at their will, but it can be kept open for 24 hours, all the 7 days, 365 days, so that more employees will be getting opportunity and employment opportunity, job opportunity will be increased. It's left to the state to give the permission. Amazon company will be training 25,000 Indian youths, and they have already discussed directly with the Niti Aayog of Government of India, and for Government of India and for other purposes they have got their own data center inaugurated in Bombay last week. So Amazon is going to give nearly $3 billion worth investment in India for the data center, for variety of programs, projects, including training 25,000 Indian youths. 3 major highways project has been sanctioned for 6,000 crore rupees. 6,000 crore rupees is allotted for 3 major highways. New age companies will be getting startup money from Axis Bank. Axis Bank has created separate money fund for giving new age companies startups. Amul, the milk and butter producers plus ice cream producers, will be investing rupees 3,000 crore to increase their milk procurement and processing from 280 lakhs litre to 320 lakhs litre. They will be investing 3,000 crore rupees worth amount for improving their facilities. Numerous airports throughout India will be renovated and will be converted into national level high standard airports for which money has been allocated. 17 power producing companies are merging, and many have already merged with an investment for expansion $1.6 billion, and these 17 companies got merged during the last January to May 5 months period. This much merger and investment took place in India. Instead of 5-year plan, the Government of India will be having 15-year vision plan from hereafter. instead of Panchavalsara Paddhati, it will be Dasha Panchavalsara, Panchadasha Valsara Paddhati. Panchadasha Valsara Paddhati will be implemented. Now, monthly achievement of Government of India will be shown to the people and it will be released from Government of India. After the second anniversary of Modi government, all the achievement of the 2 years was projected to the public. It was received fantastically. Indian Air Force yesterday evening conducted a survey. Yesterday evening, I mean the same thing. Yesterday evening conducted the survey in which they have asked the question. One of the greatest thing happened in India is Modi becoming the Prime Minister. Yes, no, don't know. One of the greatest things happened in India is Sri Narendra Modi becoming the Prime Minister of India. Whether you agree with that one, disagree with that one, or you don't have any opinion. 6,052 people from among the voters, that is 87% people said it is correct. 87% of the people said Narendra Modi becoming Indian Prime Minister is one of the greatest achievement of India. 9% means 589 people said no, still better thing has already happened in India. 4% of the people, 288 people, they said we do not know. Anyway, 87% of the people supported Sri Narendra Modi's innovative ideas and renovation of India, resurrection of India. Next point, Mercedes-Benz will have 23 outlets throughout India. Now they have got only 8 outlets. China-based Skyworth company will be investing $8.9 billion for their electronic products assembly center in North India. They have said only North India. Which state they have not mentioned. So $8.9 billion worth industry will be coming to India from China, even though China is doing giving all the support for Pakistan and doing all the negative for India. Chinese are investing in India. Anti-tank guided missile NAG, NAG developed by DRDO, will be going for test soon, this week itself. Next point, AWS started their data center in Bombay and expecting to do $10 billion worth annual business in India. AWS is an American company, will be investing $10 billion worth business ventures in India as the data center. Indian Army Chief will be visiting Australia for discussion all defense type of ties, particularly in the wake of China's intrusion to India. Next point, ISRO will be testing air breathing propulsion system this month. It's an entirely novel idea to use atmospheric oxygen for burning the fuel. Thus, the rocket will be using ordinary air from the environment. You know, a private company, Walchand Nagar Industry, collaborating with a Russian company, Morinform, and they will be producing the coastal protection missiles for India. Coastal protection missiles. Walchand Nagar company and Russian company collaborate for producing the missiles. Remember, it is a private company. Pakistan is becoming economically weak and internationally isolated. Thus, terrorism coming out of Pakistan as the epicenter of terrorists will be slowly at least affecting the process, maybe due to the fine activities and diplomacy of Sri Narendra Modi from India. Angstrom, ANGSTREM, Angstrom private company will be supplying $2 crore worth electronic circuits for ISRO. That is $20 million worth electronic circuits will be supplied for ISRO. With the last launch of ISRO, that satellite launches, 17 American satellites ISRO could keep in the space. 17 American satellites were launched from India, because launching their satellites from India is far cheaper than utilizing their facilities, which is very costly. Using 1 billion euro, France, using 1 billion euro money, France promised to develop a Kaveri gas turbine for indigenous Tejas fighter flight. Next, Indian private company L&T, Larsen & Toubro, will be supplying 1000 modified South Korean K9 self-propelled howitzers to the defense. So Indian company L&T will be producing that, the technology from South Korea. The name of the equipment is K-19 self-propelled howitzers will be. US Pentagon promised best cooperation with India at a far higher level than any other countries connected with America. And the last point, America has advised China to follow the path of India in building cooperation and collaboration with the neighbors, and also to protect the ocean boundary, maritime limit, etc. China got the advice from America, and in America's voice, India has been given as an example model for keeping the maritime boundary and all solution for the problems through discussions. Thank you very much. My pranams to you.